Hi, hi, Taurus. A little tongue-tied there for a second. It's Lynn from Tinker Tarot, and I'm here to bring you your March tarot reading. Look at that. Taking them. That one too. Look at that. I barely even had that. But I've been thinking about you for a while now, and because I'm getting ready to do the reading for you. So I'm going to put these aside just for a sec while I lay out the cards so I don't forget and I go and shuffle them again. Interesting, Taurus. You could be starting a new relationship or be very open to one at this point, which doesn't surprise me because we are entering spring, rebirth, fertility. The eastern direction, the entrance. The eastern direction is the entrance, like sunrise. It's the beginning, right? So let me put these aside for you. So let's see what we have here. Geez, you have a mitt full. I'm going to take them in threes, okay? All right, so this is interesting. This one's in reverse, and I'm going to leave it so. So you have the Four of Swords and the Page of Swords. The Four of Swords is a time of withdrawal, of calmness, of a time to be able to think things through. You may be in a very safe energy, a healing energy, where you're trying to clear your thoughts. You're really trying to clear your thoughts here. And it could be at a time when there could be mixed communication. This is also trying to see clearly. This could be a new thought, new ideas entering, at this time, some real clarity. So you could be starting to communicate a little differently or more clearly, more honestly, perhaps. Okay. Along with that, you have the Five of Shields. Normally, the Five of Shields is feeling left out, not included, not a part of the clique or whatever. You also could be shutting someone out, perhaps. But it's in the reverse. It's in the reverse. And this is not being shut up, not being shut out, not feeling like you don't fit in or anything like that. You're feeling included, a part of the whole scene. You're not having this um, solitary or lonely feeling. You're getting real clear on all this stuff here. Okay, so there's that. Holy jeepers, you have a lot here. Very interesting. Another page. Lots of communication and new ideas. So here we have the Four of Cauldrons. And this has been, you know, it's kind of like empty promises. You could be getting offers or sort of empty offers over here, but this is the one you really want. You want this beautiful cup, that the one you got your eyes on, and you think this is the one for you. And these other ones you're getting, you're not really interested in, or they seem empty. Okay. And so you may be communicating this. You may get a communication or decide to share your feelings, to tell this person how you're feeling in some way, because the Page of Cups is about sharing your feelings, opening up, even though you may feel vulnerable. If you look at her dress is sheer, you can see right through. There's a feeling of vulnerability, but there's something gathering, there's a courage gathering in you, and you may decide to express your feelings to this person. And then look who it is, the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups decides he's going to go for it. You've been thinking about it, and all these other options just not what you want, and you decide you're going to tell this person how you feel, you're going to take the chance, you're going to make the journey, and you intend on winning this person over. This is your intentions or theirs of you. They intend on winning you over. This could be a water sign. This water sign indicates, could be Scorpio. This could be a Scorpio that's, they've decided you're the one. They don't want anybody else, or none of the options are, you know, or this is you going after that. Okay, and the next three, oh, look at that. It works out in perfect threes. So this is very interesting. So you have the Seven of Cups. These are all the options, all the dreams you have, all the things you'd like to do. The only thing with the Seven of Cups is it says be careful not to spread yourself too thin, trying to attain all of these things at the same time, because it just could be draining on you in some way. When you're weak and low because you're really, trying to do everything at once, this is when the tempting devil energy comes in to tempt your shadow side. But here I think you're going to resist this. I think you're going to resist this temptation. There could be something, that old tug, that old devil on the shoulder saying, hey, why don't we go to the casino or whatever it is, But you're going to resist this because you've got a lot that you want to achieve, that you want in your life, right? And this will block that. So, here is the Nine of Pentacles, right? Or, yeah, Nine of Shields. And so this is like being justly proud of yourself, what you've been able to achieve on your own, independently, feeling very independent, and also very proud of yourself that you were able to conquer this temptation, this dangling carrot, You're really proud of yourself. You could have went to treatment, actually. You could have gone to treatment to conquer this, so that you can now go after your dreams, your hopes and dreams and all that. And then the last three, I think this one was on the top. A lot of cards. You have the Knight of Shields. This could be you, Taurus. The King of Wands. Sometimes the King I see as Aries, and which is right now, right? It's this is Aries time coming in March. That birthing new energy, and the Nine of Cups. So the Knight of Shields is about pursuing a new goal. This is you have quite a few knights, so you're after a few things, as we could see in that Seven of Cups, right? But the knight moves slowly, surely, carefully, sensibly towards his goal. He's not in any rush, and he just wants to be careful. This person's very careful, practical, or this approach is very careful, practical, okay? And the King of Wands. This could be, this could be the person that you're approaching on air energy. What did we have back here? Did we have we had a Scorpio, perhaps. It could be Aries, or this is the time of Aries when you're taking this action. Aries is fire energy, action energy, feeling confident about the growth, the steps you're about to take, here. It's very passionate too, and creative, okay? And then you have the Nine of Cups. This looks a bit solemn in this deck, this Nine of Cups. It's a celebration. There's some sort of emotional fulfillment, could be with this Aries here. Um, but in this card, you're celebrating on your own. You're waiting for others to get there and join you and celebrate here, but it feels like you're celebrating something alone. Um, it also is a celebration that you deserve on your own. You know, this is something that you've been able to achieve because you were careful, you were slow, you know. Also, you may be the only one recognizing your achievement. Maybe the world isn't recognizing it. This is what you're seeing, because back here in the Nine of Shields is this is your own recognition, your pride. You know the work you time you've put in to this either this job or saving, building your security or your healing. Okay. And then the one card that showed up turned down, the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is about trying to get away with something. It could be an untruth. It could be actual paperwork like documents and stuff like that. It could be, the thing is there's evidence left behind, you know, careless evidence, knowledge left behind here. So this is going to be come to be known eventually by you, by them, or by everyone. I don't know. But anyway, this there's a situation here that's about, you know, this could be actually stealing, loot, money, documents. It could be stealing credit for something. But like I say, there is a trail left behind, evidence left behind, that is going to come to light at some point. All right. So let's get a little clarity, as if we need clarity on this. Man, oh, man. Oh, hold on. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. That was just all the cards that dropped out. This is the reading. That's hilarious. Okay, so in your present energy, there is an opportunity for new love. You feel open, you know, probably because you took that break, you took that time to do some thinking and get some clarity. So now you feel very open to receiving love and giving love, and it's overflowing. This cup is overflowing with really positive energy. This could be a person that you've met and you're, you know, love struck, as it says in these other cards. And you decide that they're the one for you, or you have become the apple of someone's eye. The challenge is the Three of Shields. This is about working together with other people's ideas, contributing to a project together. This could be a work project. It could be, you could be investing your time and energy, perhaps your money, but it's a collaborative effort. Okay. Now, this might be difficult for you because it's in the challenge position, and you may have to work with another person you didn't really count on being in the dynamics, or be open to accepting their ideas, um, their creative talents. I don't know, something like that. So it could be a challenge in sharing the recognition, sharing um, the just, it's about sharing, like everybody contributed equally to this project, and so you have to share the recognition. You know, everybody gets included on who contributed. So above you, you have the Page of Wands, and the Page of Wands is very much about wanting to start something new. This could be communication. You could get a new job. You could hear of a new job. You could be entering new training at this time. She's training her dragon here, right? And it's like a teenage age. So it's it's starting to mature and develop, but not really full adult. And so, yeah, you could be training at something, some sort of new line of work or something creative, perhaps. But you could get news that you've been accepted, perhaps, here. Okay. In the foundation is the Wheel of Fortune. There's some sort of change of luck, turn of the wheel that's happened in your favor. It could be at this change of season or in the last change of season. When we went from fall into winter, or maybe the change of the new year. But anyway, it seems that things are starting to change in your favor, a change of luck. There could be some karma coming your way, and it looks like there is. Like if you look up the center here, with the Ace of Cups, you're opening up here. You're opening up. In the recent past, you have the Hanged Man, and this is about being open to a new perception, seeing something in a different light. Perhaps, you see all the roots on this tree, and these are ways and traditions that we've been brought up to believe, or old roots, that we're having a hard time releasing, and we need to see things in a different way. It may not be that I have to cut that, or, and so you may take a time. This is another four, like that Four of Swords, taking time to contemplate this, to try and open your mind and see all sides, or, new ideas, or this could be about your beliefs, behavior, but it's sacrificing something for the greater good. You're only going to grow and become better, evolve from this. And boy, is it ever. Coming into your immediate future is the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is very quicksilver energy. It happens very quickly. This is communication, definitely. With the Knight of Swords, it's very quick. It's truth, it's very factual, needing to get something across. This could be you or someone else. It could be an air sign. I usually see the Knight of Swords as Gemini, because there's that dual energy, the two feelings, these two sides of the selves wrestling with each other, but finally willing to communicate, needing to communicate. But it's feeling of two sides about it. There's wanting to be fair and hear, but there's also the side that just is wrestling with it, kind of thing, eh? But anyway, the Knight of Swords always brings clarity, you know, clarity of the situation, opens it up at least for negotiation, talk, to mediate, to come to resolution. So here we are at the present time. This one kind of ties in with this Ace of Cups, Three of Shields over here. And it's the King of Shields. This very much could be, who's it suggesting? It's kind of suggesting, I think it's suggesting you. Yeah, definitely, Taurus. This is suggesting you. So this is mature energy. The king is representing Taurus here, but it could be another earth sign, Capricorn or Virgo. This could be the king, kind of, he doesn't get up until he knows it's worth his time and energy and investment. He's grown a lot spiritually. He's very wise, and it has takes care of himself. Spiritually is not just in the soul and in the heart, but it's in our bodies too. Our body is our temple. So, there's someone could be taking care of you, or you could be a caregiver taking somebody. But either way, it's taking better care of yourself at this time. It's also maturity. You've evolved. I think you could be ready for something new. He's kind of bored and he's ready to give his energy to a new project. He's holding the ace, right? And he, in some ways, he's grown lazy in his comfort. And so he needs something new to inspire him, to take him out and get him going again, kind of thing. And so this is very much that energy. You're ready to be inspired, you know. In your exterior energy, how others see you or are influencing you. You could be in a job or an atmosphere where there's a lot of competition with other people's ideas. See, we saw that in your challenge here in the Three of Pentacles. This is being part of a team where everybody contributes. They all have their own talents and skills. And so this is, you're trying to be heard here. You want to be heard. All these people are talking to each other and in this group, and you want your ideas. How am I going to be heard over all of them? And so this is a creative challenge. It's not a challenge to yell or it's a creative challenge of how do I stand out above all this competition? How do I shine my light here? So others are seeing you trying to stand out here in a competitive world, perhaps, what you're involved in around work and stuff. In your expectations, you have the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is about perhaps a health challenge. You can see he's had a blow, he's been knocked down, he's injured in some way. You could be injured physically, mentally, spiritually, perhaps needing to heal. And so you could be feeling defensive, wanting to stand your ground. You're kind of like refusing to budge. You could be expecting to stand your ground, to have to defend yourself. It may not happen though. Sometimes what we expect doesn't come to pass. Perhaps this is not what you're expecting. You're not expecting to have to stand your ground, defend yourself, feeling personally injured here in some way. Okay? This could be your pride too that's injured here. All right? And then the outcome is the Five of Cauldrons. This is feeling remorse, grief, regret over past actions. Something has gone wrong here, like someone's upset or been hurt or feeling. This is kind of thrown under the bus in a way, just you dumped out and anyway. And so you might be thinking that there's no hope, there's no repairing this. Geez, it was something really good. This was something good. So it's a grieving mourning. But what you're not seeing is that there's actually something to build on here. There's still something solid. Two is solid, and it's something to build on. There could be negotiation, talk, possible. And you need to see the possibility in this rainbow of where this could go. But you're looking at where it went, what happened, the shadow of it all. And you need to look at the possibilities. Remember back here, you're trying to see all these possibilities, these options to be open to, you know. So there's a lot there. Holy cow. I don't know if we need much more clarity. I'll take a couple cards, though. I'll take a couple. What do we have? What do we have? What do we have? Look at that one that popped right out. We'll take those ones for now. Page of Wands on the bottom. So Page of Wands says communication. This is creative communication. He's got the golden fleece here, you know, and he's riding home. He's excited to take it back and tell everybody, look at it, I got it. You know, this is, you know, could be some sort of announcement you're sharing with people. Really excited, positive, moving forward. So you have Strength, the Five of Cups. This is the second Five of Cups you have, and the World. So Strength is, you know, learning to contain the beast within. Sometimes when we go at something like the lion, we're thinking we need to use a lot of force to contain this. But once Hercules gets in there and he's kind of wrestling around with the lion sounds more like he's in pain than anger. And when Hercules releases him, he sees he has some sort of thorn in his jaw, and the lion opens his jaw and trusts Hercules and allows him to reach in and pull that out. So there's equal trust there, and it's not about force. You know, strength comes in different ways, right? And it's sometimes strength of will is being able to approach something calmly, okay? And this could be a situation. This is a situation about trust. You know, this person thought they could trust her, okay? He said, don't look at who I am. Don't try and see who I am. I'm not ready to show you yet. But know that I love you. You know, and in time we'll be able to do that. Well, she didn't, you know, her friends got into her head and she shined a candle when he was sleeping and he caught her doing it and he ran and left. And now she's thinking, geez, I went and ruined everything. I should have trusted him. You know, he's a god. That's why he didn't tell me. He didn't think I could handle it. And he didn't want me to love him because he's a god. He wanted me to love him for him. So, you know, so like I said, there's something's gone wrong here, you know, but there's still something remains to build on here, you know. Someone's made a mistake, but this needs to be talked about, you know, and it can be resolved, it says, okay? It's with gentleness and trust, building trust. Very much the situation, building trust. And then you have the World. When you can do this, when you can learn this lesson, because they're all moral lessons, right? The major arcana, they're big life lessons we need to learn in order to move on, evolve, grow into the next chapter of our lives. This is one you needed to learn. And because you do, because you face it, you can close that chapter of your life now and move on and start something new. But it seems you're stuck here, you know, trying to figure this out. Stuck here, you know, trying to figure it out. But once you do, once you accept it and let it in, you're able to grow. It like I said, it evolves you and you're able to go on to the next moral lesson in life. Anyway, this is success, you know, and it's the doorway where we embrace the ace, which you have. right here. It was your first card. Embrace the ace. So I'm going to just take a couple of romance angels for you. See what might be brewing in your love life. Maybe family life, maybe friendships, because these love cards deal with all of those relationships, right? So tell me what's going on for Taurus in the month of March. What do they need to know for March? I'm going to turn them sideways. See, they always pull it out when you turn it sideways. Oh. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Well, didn't we see that, right? In the Hanged Man, eh? It's because of your roots, what you were raised to believe or think or feel, and it's influencing how you can love now. You know, and you're realizing it. You're starting to realize it anyway, okay? I want to take one more card. That is so interesting. That is very, very interesting, Taurus. Tell me one more card for Taurus. What? Ooh. Oh, you got two. You got two. That's okay. I love this. It is safe for you to love. I love that. And that is exactly what that Ace of Cups says. Safe for you to love now, you know. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. That is nice. And the last card is Retreat. Ooh wee. It's time to disconnect from the world. So that looks very romantic. You could be going on vacation. Who knows? And this is where you may meet somebody. Like I suspected that before. But anyway, well, Taurus, you are going to have to let me know. I'm dying to know. I'm really happy to see this for you. This is all going to help you. Isn't it amazing? It's happening at spring, at the time of rebirth, renewal, sunrise, that eastern doorway, which is the entrance to the new gate, the walking to a new gate, entering a new chapter. So it's just amazing. I'm so happy for you. If you would like to reach me for a personal reading, you can at tinkertarotreadings@gmail.com. And I'd love for you to comment and let me know if this resonates for you at all. Click like, share, subscribe, all those things. And I appreciate really, you coming back and subscribing and watching. I do appreciate it very, very much. And I feel very connected with you, I have to tell you. I do. Anyway, take care. I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.